Hi, my name is Samar and I also go by Sam or First Time Panner. Any of those that you want to call me, you can. This video, I'm going to really try to look at you, but since I'm filming on my phone, it's not like I have a camera where I can just like look into the camera. I have to look at a random spot on my phone screen. So that's why like I almost never look at you, by the way, but I'm really trying to do better about that, so I'm really gonna try to look at you in this video. Anyway, this will be my first makeup kind of like tracking beauty bank declutter sort of video. So this is basically like my January makeup recap. So in this video, I'm going to talk about all of the makeup that I'm decluttering, all of the makeup that I purchased, and then all of the makeup that I finished. And this is because not only do I just want to keep better track of this and kind of document it, I am putting myself on a beauty bank style low buy restriction, and I was kind of like toying with the idea of doing this for a while now. I watch a bunch of people's beauty banks like It's Just Steph, Emily and Max, a lot of people, and I have never put myself in a beauty bank because I previously was like always in a place where I've never spent above my means ever. I'm not that kind of spender, but I did want to kind of like rein in my beauty purchases because I felt like I was kind of using shopping for makeup, well, beauty products in general, but especially makeup, as kind of like retail therapy. And that was getting really bad because I can be a very emotional person. So whenever I'm feeling a very strong emotion, then I would just like go into Sephora or something and like order a package. I decided to do this beauty bank at the very beginning of 24 when unfortunately during the holidays I had a very major change to my income. So yeah, I don't have the same type of money to be spending just frivolously, so I won't do that anymore. And then also, in line with what I just said, I don't need to buy anything and I really should not be using purchases as a crutch. I need to deal with my emotions, and I also don't need any more makeup because that's wasteful. I will never be able to get through all of my makeup with my history of makeup purchasing. So all in all, I kind of went back and forth on whether I should do a no buy, low buy, beauty bank, blah 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 blah, and I ultimately decided originally intended to do a no buy, but that wasn't going to work for me because one, there would be things that I would have to repurchase, like my mascara that I use every day and go through like every 2 months, and two, I feel like if I just couldn't buy anything, then I would feel like very restricted. I feel like even though I'm going to do my best not to buy any makeup, and you'll see later if I did or not, I don't want to just like force myself not to get anything ever, especially if there's like something I've been wanting for a very long time that's being discontinued. That the first time I ever tried to do a no buy, that happened and I didn't buy it, and then I regretted it after the no buy ended. So I'm not going to do that to myself, but I also want to challenge myself to not buy anything even with the choice, just so that I can prove to myself that I can do that. So yes, I'm going to do a beauty bank type system, but I'm not doing one where I start with points. I'm starting from 0, and it's not going to be 1 in, 1 out. It's going to be 2 out, 1 in. So for every 2 makeup empties, I will allow myself, if I want to, or if I have to replace anything, I will allow myself to buy 1 makeup item. And this includes, like I said, anything that I need to replace, like my mascara that I use every single day. If I run out of that, I will have to finish or have finished 2 makeup items to then purchase a replacement. So and declutters do not count. So I'll talk about my declutters first. Declutters do not count towards points at all. So I feel like with the 2 out 1 in system and with Declutters as well, not that I'm going to declutter just to get rid of stuff, but I feel like in doing this, not only will I be able to restrict my makeup purchases, but I also will be getting a lot of stuff out of my inventory because I'll be like rapidly removing products from my collection at a much faster pace than I'm bringing products in. The one difference is I will count a palette as an empty if I've hit pan in every single shade in that palette, because I just know there's no way I would ever completely finish a palette, and if I hit pan in every shade in a palette, I would probably get rid of that palette anyway. So yeah, if I am able to hit pan in every single shade in a palette, I'll consider it an empty and add 1 point to my, or like, you know, half a point to my beauty bank, but I don't really see that happening other than maybe like in my project Level Up, because I do have a 4 pan eyeshadow palette in that. Other than that, I don't really see that happening with anything, but I just wanted to mention that as a rule for myself. One more thing before I actually start the video, bear with me, is this will be a monthly series, so I'll be updating this at the very end of each month, and my goal, of course, is to never be in the negative. I don't foresee this happening, but if I ever am in the negative, it will like roll over, so I'll have to like finish those in addition. You know what I'm saying. So basically at the end of the year, no matter what, I have to have a balance of 0 or positive credits. I'm not gonna buy stuff just to like spend my credits. That goes against the whole point of this challenge for me. But no matter what, I have to have 0 or more in my bank. So yeah, that's pretty much everything about this little project I created for myself. And now finally I will get into the January recap. So I'm starting with my Declutters, which I have in my graduation mug that I bought for myself way after I graduated college, because I graduated during the pandemic and did not actually have a graduation ceremony. So anyway, that was a long explanation. Basically, all my Declutters are in this little mug. I do actually have one thing that's not makeup in here. I guess I'll just mention it. I'm decluttering this nail polish because it completely dried out. I don't know why I put it in my makeup empties, but since it was there, I thought I'd mention it. I keep saying empties, I meant Declutters. Now onto my makeup Declutters. So in no particular order, the first one I have is something that I said I was gonna declutter last year anyway, but I just never ended up throwing it out. That's my Too Faced Melted Matte lipstick in the shade Gingerbread Girl. This is something that I was working on for a majority of 2023, and it's gone bad. So even though there's still lots of product in here and I absolutely love it, it's just no longer good and I have to throw it away. Again, I'm asking if you know any dupes for this, please let me know. I have never found an exact color dupe. Even if it's not the exact same formula, like it doesn't have to be liquid lipstick, though I would prefer that for darker colors. If you know an exact color dupe for this, please tell me. I miss it so much. My next one is an eyeshadow, and it's one that I've never used before. It's a ColourPop single, and this is in the shade Bel Air. It's just like a light brown matte. I've never used this, and I'm decluttering it because this came to me looking kind of like a little grody. Like I've never touched it and it looks like that. It like kind of looks like maybe there was some oil on there or something, and there's also a dent in there. So I just like didn't feel comfortably using that on my eyes. I eventually got a refund. Actually, like a few items in this shipment came like that. So I eventually got a refund through my bank. ColourPop refused to refund me directly or send me replacements. So yeah, I'm probably not going to be ordering from ColourPop anymore because this has happened to me so many times from them. But yeah, I'm decluttering that. And another brand that I really won't be ordering from anymore. Rare Beauty, this is probably an unpopular opinion. They're very shady. They support the IDF, and they also make products that are bad. So the first one is this Rare Beauty lip balm in the shade, I think it's yeah, Nearly Neutral, which is just like their lip balm. And I got this like 6 months ago, and the last time I tried to use it, it had already gone bad. I don't know how it went bad. First of all, the makeup expiration thing, I think said 18 months. It definitely was longer than a year, and it's only been 6 months since I bought this, and it's already gone bad. And it's not even a lip oil. There are no ingredients in here that should make this go bad so quickly. So either I got a faulty product, or this product in general is poorly made. Either way, that's pretty unacceptable. Speaking of her lip oils, I'm decluttering one of them. This is in the shade Delight from the limited edition holiday set from 2023. This is just like across the board bad. So first of all, it does not look like it looked in the promo photos. Second, it's not actually a lip oil. It's just like a watery something, like a watery lip stain that like barely even stains your lips, and it actually dries out your lips. And first of all, it was not marketed as a stain. I didn't want one. And then it like barely stains your lips, so it looks patchy. And then it doesn't hydrate at all. It does the opposite. It dries your lips out, and it makes your lips tingle. And this was not marketed at all as like a lip plumping lip product. It wasn't marketed as like minty or anything like that, but the entire time you're wearing it, it makes your lips tingle like you put vapor rub all over your lips. And not only does it not even like plump your lips at all, the sensation does not go away the entire time you're wearing it. And I wore it for an hour once, and I felt it the whole time. So this is just like a serious flop. So on top of them being just like a shady brand that lies about the genocide that they support, I've just never had any of their products work out. They've all been like, either they've all expired on me or been advertised incorrectly, which is a scam, or they like didn't work for someone with even a medium skin tone like mine. So yeah, I'm staying away from Rare Beauty for good. But moving on, not to be such a downer, the last two products that I'm decluttering are the Neutrogena concealers that I have had for years now. And these are the Radiant Cream Concealers from the Healthy Skin line. And I have two shades, Toffee Medium 3 and Cashew Light Medium 3. So they look like this. Not that Neutrogena has the best shade range either, and like ethically they're not the best brand either, but I bought these a while ago, and I bought both of these because I have to mix these shades together. So the product was fine, but I've had these for so long that they expired and they smell like paint. So yeah, I don't want to put this on my face anymore. Moving on to my makeup purchases, in like mid-January, I purchased two mascaras from L'Oreal. Again, not a brand that I want to be buying from. I shouldn't have bought these anyway because I'm trying not to buy from L'Oreal for the same reason that I'm not buying from Rare Beauty. But this was like my go-to mascara. So, and I bought them both in the shade Black Brown, and I think once I finish these, I won't be buying these anymore. Even though it's my favorite mascara formula ever, I just don't really want to be supporting a brand that, not only are they testing on animals, they're supporting a genocide as well. Most brands are, by the way, which is like a big reason that I chose to do a low buy. Not gonna get into that right now, but anyway, I'm gonna move on. So I bought these two as replacements because they were on sale at Ulta and had like 5 times points or something. And yeah, I just bought them as replacements, so this is -2 points. And then I bought this Maybelline face palette, another brand I shouldn't be buying from, but I bought this Maybelline face palette because, as you might remember, my face bento from Kaja just did not really work out for me. I'm actually wearing the highlighter from that stack though today. I don't know if you can really tell, I put it on lightly, but anyway, that one didn't work out for me too much, and I'm traveling very soon, so I thought I'd try this one out. So that's minus another point. And those are all my makeup purchases for January. So if you're counting, I would need to have finished 6 makeup items to account for those 3 purchases. So I will go over my empties and we'll see if I actually did that. I'll start with the one that you probably already know, and that's my NYX matte finish setting spray. Just a little mini, but it still counts. And I finished this like just a few days into the month because I had this with me when I was on vacation over the holidays, so it was really quick to finish in 2024. This was I believe this was my first makeup empty. I can't remember. No, actually this was my first makeup empty, which is another product from Rare Beauty. It's a mini of the Always an Optimist Pore Diffusing Primer. And this was another one that I brought with me during my trip, and it only took me one more use after I came back from my trip. So I mean, I guess that was good because I had it as an empty for this year, but I could have just finished it there. This was like just a primer for me. It did nothing for like hydration in the winter, so I feel like I could just get a pore diffusing primer from like Elf or something, or like just a much cheaper or much more ethical brand somewhere else, since this is like really nothing special. But it's an empty. I finished this Milani brow pen. This is the Weekend Brow Eyebrow Tint. It's a brow pen, and this is in the shade Espresso, someone's music. So yeah, this is all dried out. I had it for a very long time, which I was surprised about because someone said, I think it was like Shiki, who said these dry out really quickly, but mine lasted a while. I finished 2 other brow products. I finished the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel, just in the shade Clear. And if you watch my 2023 makeup empties video, I mentioned that this was already running low by then, so not a surprise that this is done. And then I have my Sephora, what is this? The retractable brow pencil in the waterproof version, and this is in the shade Ebony. So this is all gone, nothing left. So I finished a lot of brow products this month. And then I do have a 6th empty, so I did actually get all the points I needed for this month. And my 6th empty is something that I finished today, and I'm wearing it right now. It's my Tom Ford Traceless Soft Matte Primer. This was just a deluxe sample, and it might not look empty, but if you look at it from the bottom, you'll see I scraped everything that I could. Even today, I stuck a makeup brush in here and I scraped out everything I could. And then it also has holes in it, which was kind of annoying. But I did really like this primer. Definitely not buying it because Tom Ford is super expensive and I don't even really have drugstore money at the moment. So yes, this is my 6th empty, and I have finished enough items to set my beauty bank back at 0. So I'm starting again at 0 for the month of February, and hopefully I can, if I make any purchases, I can finish enough stuff to balance it out in February as well. But the goal is to not make purchases in general. So yeah, that was my January makeup recap. I hope you enjoyed watching. Let me know if you think I should like tweak anything to this project. I kind of just thought of this like based on my needs and also from watching other people's beauty banks. But let me know if you have any ideas. I'd be definitely interested to hear them, and yeah, wish me luck. I really need it. Thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.